Does this in any way, inevitably, Jono, pin the two against each other from now on?
Oh, 100%. And I think to think otherwise, Catalina, just to think they have to now quietly, because publicly they can't go at loggerheads with each other, but quietly they're going to try to keep on his best side possible, which is the best way to do it. It keeps both of them close, but also places them in that quiet competition that could continue for the next 3 years and then see, you know, who is the better man. They've got to try and, as Gemma mentioned, appeal to Trump's base, as well as form their own base, which they have done quite well so far, but then they've got to openly support each other and then quietly attack each other if they want to try and succeed in this. So that's going to create a bit of a slow burn rivalry that we'd see. It's a bit college football-esque, and there has to be no immediate clash. They can't argue with each other in the next couple of weeks or months or years. So strategically, it's of benefit to Donald Trump because he maintains that influence, and then he forces both they're both potential successors. Those I think are probably more likely to prove their loyalty and their leadership over time. But historically speaking, they're at the disadvantage. Well, certainly we've seen from the point of view of J.D. Vance, a VP coming in and taking over has not happened that often. George H.W. Bush would have been the last one, as he was VP for Ronald Reagan. Then before that would have been Nixon, who was Eisenhower's VP. And then I think the one before that is in the 1800s, when it was Van Buren. He took over as president, having served as Andrew Jackson's VP. So it doesn't happen that often, to be fair, that the VP will come in and take the seat. However, what's going to stand to reason here is because we've only had a 4-year term for the Republicans this time round. And if Trump can't stand again for whatever reason, there's no change to the Constitution in the next 3 years, then it may be something that the American people want. They may vote in Republicans again. But there are other people surely who could be taking the race instead. I mean, we've all got candidates that we think surely they're going to step up. Like, I don't see why Donald Trump Jr. by then has not got his teeth into it enough. Or Jared Kushner.
Yeah. That's why. Let's talk about what are your top picks, Jono? You said Jared Kushner.
I thought Jared Kushner, I think, is not bad. I think Ted Cruz. I mean, look, he's been around for a very long time as well.
I'm trying.
Nikki Haley, she could come back again, and she was a 2024 contender. Who knows? But I do think we'll see an underdog come up in the next couple of years, and I think Trump will do that. An apprentice, for want of a better word, that he will bring up. And I thought Jared Kushner is a good runner for that. Yes, he's got no political prowess. Yes, he seems to enjoy his life out of the spotlight more than being in it. But he's taken on tasks that are setting him up for a life in the public eye. And I think he could be a contender if we get to see a little bit more of him and keeping him in there with the Trump family again. There's been other names brandished around as well, though, right?
Are you thinking Nicki Minaj?
I don't know. I don't know if Nicki Minaj is. Stranger things have happened.